Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while, a little bit before Christmas since I put out a video. I think at that time I was camping. So what I really was wanting to do was start on the van and get the inside kind of redone, or at least start on that. And I didn't get to it during Christmas because I actually got sick on Christmas Day, and still not even quite over, but I feel a lot better now. Just had this bad cough, fever, and all that stuff. But the cough has just been terrible. Um, Sinuses, allergies, all that. Excuse me, all that stuff. Uh, so today I'm gonna start on cleaning the van out. That way we can see what we got on the inside. So at least now we're getting to it. So that's the important thing, is actually getting it started. So we'll take you guys with us on that, and we'll clear it out and see where to start. This kind of sometimes sticks right there. Alright, so want to get all this stuff out, and that way we'll see where we're at. Well, it doesn't look like I took much out, but I did. I still got a lot more to go. So if I want to do this right, I'm going to go through here too and empty out the stuff that I need and don't need in both of these totes. I'm going to go ahead and tear the cot down, and let's see. Someone had asked me what brand this was. Obviously it says it at the end down there, but yeah, it's an Extremis. I believe I got this off of Amazon. So comes with the bag, has this organizer right here. Someone had said they liked this part right here, so it's been pretty handy so far. I'm still going to use these totes for future camping, especially if I go tent camping or in the Pathfinder. So I do want to leave some stuff in the totes like that, but eventually though, inside the van I want its own like utensils and pots and pans, things like that, that just stays in here, so I don't really have to mess with it too much. Alright, so this is what I had in my first tote. I had all my Kelly kettle right here, and the cook set right here. I got some more cups, cutting board, some mesh kits, some pots and pans, and my kettle over there. So I got my utensils and like a barbecue set right there. All that was in my first one. It'd have been nice if I could have stored these, in a cabinet or something like that. But like I said, I do need some for just my regular camping. So I'll probably be putting a lot of this in the totes, like my mesh kit, my Kelly kettle, and things like that. And if a lot of you remember or followed me for a little while, I had my Tacoma, and I actually kept a good part of this in the Tacoma. So it was a excess cab, so really did have nothing to do with the excess cab. There's not enough space back there really for anyone to sit, unless you're real small or you know, if you were able to just go short distance, then you can sit back there. So what I did is I folded the seats up and I put these totes back there, and that's where I took my trips. I also got this for Christmas from my mom and dad. It's a electric lunchbox. You're supposed to be able to heat things up, take things with you. So I'll show how to use this. I think it'd be pretty cool. And then my wife did get me a new camping chair, which was much needed since that blue one right there kind of falling apart. I'll take this out of the bag too and show that to you later. And she also got me fire starters. That's cool to have. And these things, you know, that you can change the color of the flame. That'd be a little fun. Got that for Christmas as well. Also got this from her too. It's a barbecue prep tub. It's a collapsible tub with integrating cutting board, which I think you can use this for like a, you know, if you had to, you need to put water in it and then wash stuff as well. But it shows here you could also, you know, use it as a little cooler or whatever. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. I like to show that off as well. That was the old chair. You can see it's had it for several years. I'm still gonna keep it, but use it as a backup chair, or if someone else comes, you know, with us to the on a trip. But yeah, the other chair, it's a lot better. It's got a insulated pocket right there. Anyways, like I said, I'll show you that one in just a little bit. I've not really taken anything out of this one. I had a backup rain fly right here for the tent. Like I said, I had this in the Toyota, so that's when I went tent camping. And I got a what do you call it, quesadilla maker. I still got to use that. It'd be cool to make something maybe on the next trip. Forgot I had that, to be honest. Coffee maker. I got propane for my propane stove over there. I use that when I on certain camping trips as well. My wife got me this water bag right here. Of course, I got cups and stuff for the coffee. My sister bought me this one a few years back on Christmas. So little, it's like a metal cup. I like the metal cups. Stuff for my camera, paper plate. So I'm gonna keep this all in here. My wife also bought this tea kettle on last Christmas, Christmas of 23. I really need to start using this stuff because all this stuff's kind of cool. It's got a little carrying case. I'm gonna set it inside here. Alright, well, it's starting to get a little empty. The wind's starting to take this stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and if I can remember how to break down the cot, put it up, and then go from there. looks like the only thing I got left to get out of here are this table and the floor mat right there, and just a couple other little things. Okay, so everything's out. Basically, I gotta pull up this carpet and then work around. Alright, so these were the captain chairs here in the middle section that were here, and I took out. So all I have to do, once I pull this carpet out, I put these bolts back in. And that's just because they had, you know, the holes right there. So I'll take those bolts out and, you know, caulk them up or something like that. And then back here is where the bench bed was. You know, it folded down and stuff. So the power came right here. I got it taped off right now. These were the brackets. I gotta just take them off. I left them in here because I just wasn't sure yet at the time if I was going to you know, put it back or anything like that. So, you know, now that I'm going to be stripping all this down, be taking it all out, you can see all the coffee stains and whatever stains back here that you know, the previous owner had. I said there was only one owner. So I'll show you one of the reasons, other than that the bench seat was pretty uncomfortable, but I'll lay a cross right here and just show you what I mean about it just wasn't wide enough for me. Alright, so it's hard to see, but I'll show you this in a second. Alright, my head is, you know, up against this. I'm about 5'8", 5'9". My feet are touching the wall here. Obviously, as you go up a little higher, especially in this middle area, you get a little bit more room because of the, you know, the van's kind of, the walls are they kind of go out just a hair, but also the window. But I was also afraid I was going to kick out, you know, my screens as well. But plus the way the seat was back here and here. So I don't know, I probably could have made it work if you know, if it was just comfortable. I could have slept a little bit more diagonal. So I'm going to show you in this shot, you know, my feet are touching, and then right here, you know, my head isn't. So that's one of the reasons why I was thinking about building the bed this way. Now, could, like, I put the bed on this side and use this way? Let's see. As long as I gotta be careful, lay on this metal. So, let's say my feet are right here, like parallel to the door, right there, and then right here. I mean, that's possible. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. Let's see what it is with the door closed real quick. Just curious. So, said, put her like right there. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room right here, so that may be an option too. building the bed over this thing, having the bench go out here, and then this area here being more of my cabinet, and then I may put like a wall right here, you know. Then this would be more of a maybe a cooking area, I'm not sure yet, but this area here being more of you know, just maybe a little divider right here, just to kind of separate the stuff. So I don't think I like that idea a little better. I wouldn't mind having the bed right here, as long as, you know, I can fit. Like I said, I can't sleep a little diagonal. Well, you know, once you put the pillow, this is what I was talking about. I'll put the pillow like on up against here, and I'm blocking the screen window. It was, you know, it's almost better if they had the screen over here, but so anyways, I think I like that idea a little bit. So all right, so I do have everything put up. I did keep my extension cord out. I'm probably just gonna use Bluetti to build this. I just got to get some measurements to see how I want to do it. That'd be the main thing. And you know, see, I gotta see what I'm working with too, because I do this, it's gonna be a forever thing. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to end this quick video, give you guys an update of what you know, I'm about to do back here. Like I said, got everything cleaned out. Just ready. I like to pull the tape measure and see if I can come up with some plans, since I do work with CAD, and maybe I could draw up something, and you know, so it's just not so much on the fly, but we'll see on that. Anyways, here's the just a quick drive to end the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, and if you can, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.